This could be one of the most exuberant golf clubs you've ever seen. Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson and welcome back to this YouTube channel, the Ping LST Fairway Wood. Now, let's hit some first, because I don't want to upset everybody just yet. I might upset you in this video, it's not my fault and I apologise. I think we know where this is going, but I'm a huge fan of 3-woods. To be honest, when we get new driver releases, I prefer fairway wood testing season. I don't know why, I just really enjoy them. I like hitting them off the tee, I like testing them off the fairway, I like hitting them out the rough, especially when they look this good. So there's no turbulators on this club, it's got that lovely carbon crown, it's got a rear weighting, but it's still that kind of titanium design with low spin and forward CG. So we've actually tested the Callaway today as well, and it went really nice. Is this... What? What? Did you see that? I've said I don't want to upset people and I'm gonna... Shall I hit some more before I do? How good... The one thing, it sounded firm, didn't it? I think it sounded... So we've just tested this, the Callaway, and we might, if you want to see a comparison video, please let us know in the comments. I know it's quite a niche area because there's nearly £1,000 in my hands here. When you put it that way, that is mental, isn't it? But that first shot we've just hit was remarkable. It was really, really nice. I feel confident, stood over it, it looks nice. Very rarely do I struggle for words, as Bobby knows. We struggle to shut up a lot of the day. But that, I mean, there's lots of shaft combinations here as well, but I feel like this Denali is it complements it really, really well. It can load nicely. And then I feel like what they've done here with this low tungsten plate, we will talk tech, but what they've done with this is really, really impressive. That's 2 for 2. I'm not saying this is like an overly hard tee shot, because it's not. I just don't want to upset you. Please don't have a go at me in the comments, because this isn't me. I test everything. I test budget stuff, I test D2C, we test a bit of ping. But that is absolutely incredible. And my worry is someone goes for a fitting, hits it like that, and then the divorce papers are drawn up. Look at that rub again. I've never seen him hit a 3-wood that good. That is remarkable. But the worrying thing is with that, you know, if I decide to go and buy either of these, and then my wife looks at the joint online banking and sees that, that's like nearly a month's worth of nursery fees. And that will only like be bothered to some people. But in the real world, that's ridiculous, isn't it? Now, when it comes to, I think, is that the last time we're going to talk money in this video? Because, like, it is what it is, isn't it? And I'm not selling this, so please don't, but I'm reviewing it. And I must say, I almost wish I didn't know the price, because often in videos I don't mention price, things are expensive, but I want one. He doesn't need to go to nursery, does he? He's smart enough, he's smart, he can say like 10 words, he's fine. It's fine. So this is no surprise to me that this club is good, because Ping have been making fantastic clubs for a long time. We know the G440. G430, what's this one? G440, it was fantastic. I lose track with names now. The 10K driver was absolutely amazing. And this year's G440 Max and G440 LST, I've literally just been jumping out of either of them, and I almost struggle to tell a difference. Sometimes into the wind, the Max, you get a little bit of a high spin shot, but that low spin driver from Ping this year is phenomenal. It's really, really good. Can you have like a Ping driver and 3-wood in the bag? I know like a lot of people do like to match the woods, don't they? So it'd probably be fantastic. But is that more expensive than the driver? Ping G440 LS driver. I put a lead driver, is that still going to come up? It's the same price, 5.2. I mean, it should be 5.79, which is too high, isn't it? But no, they're never 5 now. So does that mean that this 3-wood is going to come down eventually as well? Or is it just that's what it is? Oh, it's bad because I really like it. Not gonna lie, Rob, I'm not sure. You know, sometimes it's like, you would never go into this biased, but I didn't really want to like that much. What goes into it? Why is it so expensive? Obviously, it is that premium titanium construction, very similar to what Callaway are saying, that basically that's a kind of higher grade material, so you can put weight differently where you want it to get that CG lower. It also has a 4% taller flexing face profile, yeah. But I think, I don't know, like sometimes you just see a club, and what I love about it is the shape. Like the whole shape of it, I think looks really good, like kind of that profile as well there. Obviously we have that carbon wrap, which you can see, which is that carbon crown that goes over the top, which without that, Ping wouldn't be able to do what they're doing. They wouldn't be able to put all that discretionary weight low in the head. That impressed you, didn't it? Yeah. Discretionary weight. Right, can we hit the same again? It looks really lofted, but it's not. That is so good. So I feel like I'm stood at a driver, but I'm not stood at a driver, and I feel like it's the perfect shaft length as well. I think this Denali shaft, I've already said it, really does complement that head really, really nicely. It's a lovely weight, it seems to flex nicely. I've actually got it set a tiny bit lower as well. Oh, it's standard, no, it's standard, sorry, I can't read. Dyslexia still here, unfortunately. Is that going exactly where I wanted it to? I couldn't see for the sun. There's not a lot of movement on it, is there? You know, like if you struggle with a 3-wood that potentially does have a bit too much. Sounds so good. Do you think it sounds good? Because I don't.
I think it sounds good.
That was just at the right side. That was the first kind of real miss strike, and it was a bit toey. I can't wait to see what it's like for ball speed, which we're going to test just after this shot. And also I can't wait to see how it compares to the Callaway, because we actually did a bit of a comparison video just on that last hole, which is going to be coming soon with these clubs. So it's probably like a really niche video, but if anyone wants to see it, that's coming. That'll be more numbers driven though, I think. Okay, let's talk numbers for this, quite frankly, ridiculously expensive yet gorgeous golf club, because I think this could, I don't know, it's that thing, isn't it, where you don't need it, you don't need anything in life. But I need it, I really, really want it, so. But it has to perform in here as well. We've hit some good shots off the tee. That sounds so different to anything else, doesn't it? Yeah. What's that pitching? 237, releasing up to 250. So we've tested quite a lot of clubs today. This is kind of our indoor testing day. I'm just hitting it slightly left. That is me, that's what I do. But the beauty about it is it's consistent. So what I probably do out on the golf course is just aim right, don't I? Without thinking, subconsciously aiming right. Need to work on that, but... Oh, that's bad, that's a bad one. What's that gonna do, Bob? Going bad? What are you saying? It's 235, it's out of bounds, it's 255 total. 2.7 spin, so it's spinning low. That felt good. Do you think it sounds good or not? Yeah, it sounds different outside, doesn't it? 248. Numbers are very consistent to the Callaway actually, aren't they? Keep getting that one with you, that toey one where the face just opens. It's not bad though, 230, 240 total, is it? For a weak cutty one. That felt nice. 3.7 spin. It's still not like mega low spin, is it? 241. The numbers are good. The numbers are really good. Consistent. Don't feel like I can really play it that low like I'd like to. That's just like a nice stock shot, kind of 250, 249 yards. But if I really try to trap it, maybe it's just me today. Still, you know, it's still just climbing that bit. Like I like it as a shot. And you're taking that on the golf course, 240, 260 total. Excellent. Let's get back outside and finish this off. So we're all good and well, stood here hitting 3-woods from a tee peg, hitting really good shots, and Bobby going, wow. But really all that is a bit of an ego boost, isn't it? Because 3-woods off the tee aren't necessarily as difficult as here. On the fairway, 250 yards out. Now, however good this looks, however good, so Bobby think it sounds good. Noise-wise, I'm on the fence with this. Like I don't know if just from testing the Callaway before, that sounds a little bit softer, maybe a little bit more pleasing. But then if you're a Ping fan, you love that Ping noise, don't you? They've always had that kind of slightly higher pitch noise. A lot of people wonder why we're even talking about noise, but I think it's a big thing. I think a lot of people do like a good sounding club, especially if you're spending, what's that, is that $650 that? Australian, I bet it's like $1,000. Come on. It does look like it's made for this kind of shot, a little bit of a sharper leading edge. Oh, that's gone low, hasn't it? I think I almost topped that, which, again, I think we said this with the Callaway. If you hit that shot with a club that cost £529 and your friends are watching, I don't want to be that guy. I do not want to be that guy. Let's try again. Moments after we said that, we hit one of the best shots ever, didn't we? Like that. That is all over it, Bob. Honestly, if that's the distance, that's as good as that other one. It is all over it. So a few inconsistencies. I think it's important that you guys know, and I know, if you spend this amount of money on a club, it doesn't necessarily mean all of a sudden you're going to be the world's best 3-wood player. I think you need to be playing to your strengths, obviously getting fitted for something this expensive, but I do kind of see the logic behind the madness, or the method behind the madness, because I love it. I really, really like it. And I think just for going out and having some fun, it could really... Oh, I've done it again. I've topped that. This is when I talk, you know, when I shouldn't talk. Just hit it. But no, I'll not kill a duck. We leave them all in though, Bob, don't we? Let's go back to a tee peg. Now, honestly, first of all, I'm impressed with the distance there. We will focus on that one, not the others, unfortunately. But I'm also impressed with how it stopped as well, because sometimes with a low spin 3-wood, you would worry about that's going to just cannon through. Obviously, it's quite firm greens at the moment here. I'm going to repair that pitch mark, but from 250 odd yards, really happy with that. I think, does it have to go in the bag? I've never stood here before and just hit 3-woods like that. It's a good job Bobby's not mic'd up, because the expletives coming from you behind are unbelievable. Guys, if you've enjoyed that video, smash that subscribe button below. I really like it, really like it. 29 quid. What else do you get for that? Your trainers.